This is a late night recording because for some reason tonight the sky is oddly bright for 11 p.m. And I was trying to get to sleep, but my head started racing. I started thinking about some things I'd seen on Twitter weeks ago, so here we go. This video is titled Why tf2 is Woke, and let me lay down why tf2 is woke. So first I'm going to define woke. And woke, right, is any left-leaning idea that is pushed by the establishment. So, what left-leaning idea is in tf2 that is woke? That's the Demolition Man. That's the Black Scotsman. Let me lay something down. I'm going to say that a bit. I'm in the mood to say it. Let's lay it down. British people are British because they are British genetically. There aren't any Black Scotsmen. There aren't any fucking Chinese English women. There are English people, there's Welsh people, and there's Scottish people, and maybe they have like a bit of Irish or some other European in them, but they are how they are because they are like that genetically. This idea that is spread by Americans that you can be an American if you're black or whatever. Like there's like a billion different types of Americans now, and the idea of what an American is gets broader every day. This idea that's been fed to all of Europe and maybe even the whole world through America's cultural exportation of ideas, just fucking all of America's beliefs get shoved onto us, and we end up believing them through the school system. But I will repeat again that there's no such thing as a Black Scotsman. You're either Scottish, English, or Welsh, and if you are one of those things, you're white, because that's just the way it is. So that's what TF2 is woke, and I think I'll go on to, further. Valve as a whole is woke. Like the protagonist of Portal 2 and Portal 1. Well, you don't really see her face in Portal 1, but in Portal 2, it's blatantly a mixed race woman. And you see the result of these ideas being spread, that anybody can be English or European. The result of that idea is the state of our capital cities, which are now full of non-whites that that aren't too great for this country. I'm not going to talk about the crimes they commit, because if you're watching this and you agree with me, you already know them. But I will assert that Valve is woke. The only reason people say Valve isn't woke is because the stuff they produced came out at a time where the word woke wasn't really invented, or if it was, meant something else. They don't identify it as woke because it came out at a time when the pot wasn't being boiled as strongly as it is now. These ideas that there's like that anybody can be European, or that like anything that shows race mixing, are completely antithetical to my existence as an Englishman. Completely just destructive to anybody that wants to. I'm gonna say that I don't want to say this. I want to say it to the people who like the libertarian types who defend this shit. You know what it means to be American, or like English or German. Um, you know what that means. So assert what that means. Tell the whole world what that means, and don't let people don't defend games that came out in the 2000s for going against stuff we know is true just because you like them. Like there's stuff I like that's got like woke shit in it. Like I like the Walking Dead comics, and like until like the end of one part. I like most of them, but they still have woke shit in them, even the ones I like. I'm not gonna deny that it has that shit in it. and I'm not going to defend that shit just because it's in a comic I liked as a teenager. So to all like the fucking mid-20s people defending the DEI shit in Valve's games just because these are games that came out when you were like a teenager or whatever. Fucking grow up. So that's where tf2 is woke, and I hope you enjoyed my rant.